Have the shorts covered, or are short sellers literally digging their own grave as the market continues to decline over the last 5 months and many stocks heavily favored by retail investors continue to see increasing short interest day after day? Let's talk about why I think these short sellers are digging their own grave. I watched a video this weekend from someone who absolutely hates AMC investors and he despises AMC YouTubers. He doesn't like it when anyone in the AMC or GameStop community uses the phrase, "the shorts haven't covered." Now, we all talk about this on a daily basis, the return shares and the new borrowed shares, and I don't think it's any secret in this community that the shorts cover some of their shares on a daily basis. So let's just go ahead and push that elephant out of the room, because I am certain that everybody clearly realizes that some shorts are covered every day and that new short positions are established. That's why we talk about the Ortex, the return shares, and the new borrowed shares. And to my bearish friends, try not to take everything so literally. You're gonna give yourself a coronary, bro. The truth of the matter is, when we say the shorts haven't covered, what we're talking about is the overall percentage of short interest of the free float on AMC and literally dozens of other stocks that retail loves that have a very high short interest. Yes, some shorts cover on a daily basis and they reestablish at a new price, but the percentage of short interest is going up and up and up. Here on the chart for AMC, for example, we see that the short interest is now 21.5%, higher than it was when the short squeeze happened on AMC in June of 2021. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and this video should not be taken as financial advice. I'm just sharing with you my opinion, but in my opinion, I get excited the higher I see the short interest go, because when the market turnaround happens or a catalyst happens on these stocks, or a positive earnings happens on AMC, or a stock split happens on GameStop and a dividend is issued, the possibilities out there are literally endless about what the catalyst could be. But when that catalyst happens, I love to see these guys dig in their grave, piling that short interest percentage higher and higher and higher. And even more exciting to me is that they're doing it at lower and lower prices. You know, I was a little bit more concerned when they had all of their shorts established at $50, $60, $70. They've been returning those borrowed shares and reestablishing new shorts at lower prices. Go ahead and do that, you idiots. The lower they bring down the average of their established short positions, the less movement up that we need to get a really interesting short squeeze to happen on AMC and many other stocks. This blue line on the screen shows the average age of short seller loans on AMC stock, and it's currently sitting at 87 days. That means that more than half of the current short positions have been established on AMC since the middle of February, which is represented by this tall white line going up and down the middle of the screen. And as you can see, the average price of AMC during that period from February to the middle of May, is somewhere around $16. I have no doubt that when we had that run up to $30 on March 28th, which happened to be my birthday, that some shorts took advantage of that run up to get in some new shorts in the $20 to $30 range. But I think it's safe to assume that in the last 90 days, if the average price of AMC has been $16, that the average short seller in the last 90 days has probably got an average short position at a base price of $16-ish. That means to get all of these shorts that are new in the last 90 days underwater, it's only going to take a $4 price movement of AMC from its current price to get all of these shorts underwater. And we know from experience that AMC can move $4 in just a matter of a couple of hours. This white line I have on the screen now shows the number of loans, which is currently sitting at 1,800. That's 500 more loans from short sellers than we had when we ran up in the short squeeze in June of 2021. So is the short squeeze imminent? Well, I can't promise you an exact date. That's never something that I've done here on this channel. I don't talk about dates. It will happen when it happens. And as we all know, the market is going through extreme volatility right now. There are a lot of bearish pressures on the market as a whole, and big money is fleeing from the market. But that is not going to last forever, and when big money comes back into the market, it's going to come back into these stocks as well, and all of these new short positions that are getting established at these lower prices are going to be the first to fall, and these stocks, I think, my opinion, are going to see some days ahead with big moves up. In the meantime, I get asked all the time, Tony, could AMC go below $10? Guys, if the market crashes, if we see a S&P of 350 or 300, AMC and GameStop and a host of other stocks, everything in the market is going to go down. There's just no two ways about it. That's not someone picking on your favorite stock. That's not your stock being manipulated. That is big institutional money moving out of the entire market en masse, and there's not anything that we can do about that if the market continues to take a major correction. As for me, I'm going to continue to judiciously add to my positions in AMC, GameStop, and a bunch of other stocks in my portfolio, taking advantage of these dips, but not trying to call the bottom because there could be more downside ahead. But what I do know from over 30 years of trading is that bear markets do not last forever, and my biggest gains have always been made by buying on the dips in bear markets when people lose their conviction. It all comes down to understanding the stocks that you like and what is a good value and what do you think they're going to go to when the market recovery eventually happens. If you want more financial news, thoughts, and opinions from an economist and a trader with over 30 years of investment experience, I invite you to join me on my channel, watch some of my other videos, join me in a live stream during market hours. I generally try and go live at market open and market close, sharing my thoughts, answering your questions, 0 super chats required. I hope to see you on one of those live streams. Don't forget to buy and hold that subscribe button if this is your first time here, and I will see you on the next video.
You're talking like you think you're see. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break.